In May, I walked more than 300 kilometers, or about 200 miles, from León to Santiago, Spain, on the Camino de Santiago, or the Way of St. James. For 2 weeks, I did not use any form of transportation except my own 2 feet, and I carried everything I needed on my back. And in my packing list, there was one non-negotiable, and that was a journal and a mini travel journal kit to document my entire experience. And today I'm inviting you to walk the Camino along with me through the cherished memories I have documented here in my journal. So grab yourself a cup of tea and settle in as we explore Spain through the pages of my travel journal. My name is Kelsey Lee, and I love to document my life and my travels, so if that interests you, do join our community by hitting subscribe. We arrived in Madrid, stopping by our albergue to drop off our things and get acquainted with the first of many bunk beds before heading out to explore the city, taking in the sights, the culture, the arts, and architecture, including the Spanish Royal Palace, the oldest functioning palace in Europe. And of course, my favorite part of any trip, the local food.
Oh wow, that is really thick.
When we arrived in León, I was initially surprised by how cosmopolitan it all felt. But as we got closer to our albergue, it became far more charming. The streets are all brick and stone buildings with beautiful colors and flowers on all of the balconies. It rained a lot of the afternoon, so we explored the Gothic Cathedral of León. The detail was absolutely amazing, and it was built in just 50 years, in the 1200s. After our tour, we headed back to the albergue to get some rest before our first day of walking.
Buen Camino! I am starting my Camino journey from León to Santiago. Today we're doing about 15 miles to Hospital de Orbigo. And it started out very much urban environment. First steps of the first yellow arrow. But finally seeing some trees around us, feeling good, feel like pack weight is good, and hopefully shoes and feet are good. It started out about 40 degrees this morning, but now it is like maybe mid-50s, but super comfortable for walking and sunny, and the birds are chirping, and I'm feeling great, and we will see how I steadily decline over the next few days, but I'm hoping the spirits remain high. Earlier, I saw a white stork flying, and I just found their nest. Look at this. We're like on top of this building. And now we know how babies are made. They come from right there in Spain. We made it to Rio Orbigo. Good job, Joe. Look at this medieval bridge. Wow. You see it goes all the way out there over the river. So cool. All right, we did about just under 16 miles according to my watch. And now it is time to put the feet up before we do it all over again tomorrow. Start of day 2. Good job, Sheldon. I appreciate your enthusiasm. Snow of spring. Look at that. Making some fresh juice, Joe.
That's what I'm doing.
At the Oasis. Dream notes for the road.
Oh my gosh, it's in a noodle. How cute is that?
Dream notes. I want a different one.
A different one.
A different dream note.
Uh-oh.
This is so negative.
What does it say?
I don't care what you say anymore. This is my life. Go ahead with your own life. Leave me alone. I thought it was gonna be like some nice, sweet affirmation. I don't know what that says about me. All right, I picked a different one. Let's see if this one's better. Your speed doesn't matter. Forward is forward. That's better.
That's nice.
That's more positive. It was about 11 miles to get here, so not too bad of a day. And this is actually the chocolate capital of Spain, so of course I stopped at the chocolate museum, Museo de Chocolate, and at the end they give you some samples. So I'm gonna try those on my walk to the albergue. Had a really lovely walk talking with some of the students, and then I met a man from Italy and his broken English, and we met in the middle with Spanish, and I really enjoyed having our conversation because I really got the opportunity to practice a lot of my Spanish, and we kept a conversation going for like an hour, so I felt very good about that.
That's a perfect something chord right there.
Yeah.
Day three.
Day 3 of walking. Let's go. We are just about to come into Rabanal. Feeling good overall. The feet are definitely sore. It feels like every day we hit mile 10 and then the pain just starts. But it's been good. And realizing how much just good conversation can distract you from the pain. Spent most of the day walking with some of the students and having conversations about life and careers, big choices, and also some conversations about faith and the doubts that naturally come with that, and how that doesn't have to be something that deters you from having faith and considering yourself a believer. So we're just about to get into the town, take pack off, celebrate Cindy's birthday. Happy birthday, feliz cumpleaños to Cindy, turning 19 today, and put our feet up. Day 4, 15 miles to go. Buen camino! Look at this view! Got Lauren with me, taking it at a good, steady pace.
To catch the light of the dawn in the palm of your hand. Know that darkness is gone. It's life beginning again. Come see the color that breathes, then shakes off winter's disaffection.
I just realized I didn't take any video at the highest point in the trail, which is the Cruz de Ferro. And there's a tradition that you carry with you a pebble from home, or a rock, I guess, depending on how much baggage you want to carry and what you want it to represent. But you take that from home and then you leave it at the base of this cross as symbolism of carrying your burdens and leaving those burdens at the feet of Jesus at the cross. And I really love that symbolism, and I've been reflecting a lot on the burdens that I just left behind, and what a perfect way to spend time reflecting on this gorgeous trail. I mean, look behind me of where I came from. So all the way up there is the cross. And now we march on to Santiago.
A miracle on the breeze and a million resurrections. Everything is waiting here for you. In a moment, all the world's been changed. Springtime and everything's in bloom. And in this moment, life begins again. Of this joy, the village bells are ringing. I think you just found your voice. I think it's just the beginning. Oh, come and dance with me, and we'll lose ourselves in dreaming. Come see the tallest tree, it's still hidden in a sea.
Cinco.
In this moment, life begins.
Alright, we are exploring the castle of Ponferrada.
Everything's here for you. In a moment, all the world's been changed. Springtime and everything's in bloom. In this moment,
I don't think this is the Knights Round Table.
What?
They make their plans here and they charge their phones.
Yeah, this is where the Templar Knights charge their phones.
I love to charge my phone.
Gloria al Padre, al Hijo y al Espíritu Santo.
Buenos dias, it is day 6. We are leaving Ponferrada after an amazing tour of its castle and exploring the city. It was literally the idyllic Europe experience. I was just sitting at a cafe, drinking my cappuccino, looking at a medieval castle in the sunshine. What more can you want? And now I'm walking through a park in the early morning, and it runs along the Rio Silla, I believe it's called. So this is a lovely way to start the morning, listening to the birds. And I think towards the end of the day, we're going to be going through some wine vineyards. So it's going to be another great day on the Camino. Buen Camino! We made it to the vineyards, out of the town at last. It looks like somebody up here is giving a little bit of trail magic. Hola. ¿Qué es eso? Oh, cherries.
Yes.
¿Cuánto cuesta? ¿Dos?
Dos.
Sí. ¿Dónde está el albergue?
21 minutes, 45 seconds.
Ay, ay, ay. All right, it's day 7, and we found our way back to the Camino. We have made it to the home of Oreo, the rock and roll pizza. Best churros in all of Spain,
Right.
according to Joe.
According to Joe.
I don't think I could ever eat sugar again. Like,
It's like all the sugar for your lifetime.
I think so. It's big. So big.
Good though. 14 miles into the day. I haven't filmed much because despite Joe telling us that we were going to be going through a valley, we walked along a road like the whole day, so didn't really enjoy that. But we're in the woods now on this nice trail heading to La Faba, and I'm excited because tonight is going to be the first night, I think, that we have a Pilgrim's meal actually at the albergue where we're staying.
Split pace, 19 minutes, 52 seconds per mile.
All right, 19-minute mile up that hill. Feeling pretty good about that. Home sweet home for the night. Looks pretty darn cute. Adorable. This is where the group is sleeping tonight. Most of the albergues have sheets like this. Put on your bed. Feels a little like a sanatorium in here, but that's okay. Audrey down here, Miss Speedy. And we're gonna shower and go to bed. All right, day 8. It's another beautiful day on the Camino. We've really lucked out with weather. I just spent a little bit of time in the church that was right next to the albergue. It's like part of it. That's so beautiful, and they had some beautiful music playing. So I took some time to sit there and pray before beginning my walk today. And I know the walk begins with an uphill climb. So we're gonna knock that out and then get some breakfast. Just singing Miley Cyrus the whole way. I can almost see that dream I'm dreaming, but there's a voice inside my head saying, you'll never make it. I don't know the rest. Made it to the top. And the view was definitely worth it. Chris. You're entering Galicia. Look, you're entering Galicia.
Oh, shoot.
Crossing borders.
Bon dia.
Buen dia. Buen dia. There are my friends down there. 2 roads diverged in a yellow arrow. And I took the one less traveled. I do not like walking on the road. Lauren and Joe, I want to let you know that you made the right choice with the road that you chose, because I just climbed a whole second mountain. But look at the view from way up here. So beautiful. And I've got this whole trail to myself, baby. I'm all by myself. Just me, the trees, and God. Abide in me, and I in you. As a branch cannot bear fruit unless it abides in the vine, neither can you unless you abide in me. Did we get it right? Getting closer. I am working on memorizing John 15. From 15 on, it is the I am the true vine section, all about abiding in Jesus. Just like branches need to abide in the vine in order to bear fruit, so too do we have to abide in Jesus in order to bear fruit and do good works, because apart from him, we really can do nothing. And personally, that is an area of faith that I probably struggle with the most is feeling sometimes like I can do things on my own and relying on self to get by. And so I wanted to spend some time with those verses and work on memorizing them and committing them to heart. That's what I'm working on, and my little solo journey has been a great time to practice that. I should have been working on it yesterday when we were walking through the vineyard. That would have been very appropriate. People have been taking care of Santiago's feet for him. They're all bandaged up. He's got more blisters than I do. Ben, I just spotted my first Spanish deer, and I was recording it for you, except apparently I forgot to hit the button. Oh, I wasn't recording. No! To actually record it, and then it was gone. But I wanted you to know that I had good eyes and spotted it up on the hill. I miss you. All right, we have one more hill between us and second breakfast. I'm gonna have Tylenol with my second breakfast, and then we're gonna crush the final, how many miles do we think?
Maybe 7.
7 to 8 miles left. But tortilla y café con leche will get us through the day. This is my breakfast every morning. Tortilla con café con leche. I used to have a dog that looked just yeah.
It's a big dog.
I had a mastiff. Oh my goodness.
Put a saddle on him.
I know. We're gonna ride him all the way to Santiago. We're 3 minutes from the albergue. There were so many false signs making it seem like I had arrived when I hadn't, which was not my favorite. But we are officially almost there. And I'm in my mile of desperation where I just go super fast to get there as soon as possible. Praise God. All right, it is day 9, we think. I don't know if I did a good job actually doing the days in order, but we are headed 2 options, and we are going right because the views are supposed to be nicer and it's a little bit shorter. I did not start out today with the greatest attitude. I actually wasn't feeling super well. My stomach wasn't right and was very tired and was kind of just like, all right, well, here we go. We're gonna do another day. It's gonna be beautiful and we'll get through it. And I also was really debating heavily which path to take because there are 2 different ways that you can go. And the one way has a monastery you can visit, but it's longer and I don't think as scenic. And I was really debating about which way to go. So I went the other way, which is what most of our group did. And like 2 miles in, I came across this amazing art studio run by this English man who has set up in like this little stone building his gallery and studio, and his desk was there with all the watercolors. And he just does the most beautiful artwork about the Camino and walking, and has imagery of Santiago, lots of beautiful abstract hiking paintings. And when I walked in, there's this beautiful verse on the wall, which must be his life verse because he puts it on all of his paintings, where Jesus said, "I am the way, the truth, and the life." And there was worship music playing in the background. And I just felt like I had found my happy place. and I could have stayed there all day looking at his art. And what was so amazing is he actually, when you buy a painting, he does a original artwork in your credential so that you can collect that as one of your stamps. But since I have my journal with me, I asked if he could put it in there instead. And so he did this magnificent large painting right in my journal. So now I have original artwork in my journal, which is so special.
When I first started watercolour painting, you know, say, you know, a bit like a child really.
Yeah.
You don't go over the edge.
Right.
Don't go over the lines.
Yeah. That's neat with are those oil pastels?
Oh yeah.
So then it doesn't
But
go in that space.
it's not about that, it's letting it do what it wants to do.
Mm-hmm. Definitely a very special and frankly a more spiritual experience than I think I would have even had at the monastery. So it was great. Way in the distance, through those trees, if you look really closely, you can see Saria, which is where we are headed today. And it is one of the bigger cities on the route and is one of the most popular spots, actually the most popular spot for people to start their Camino journeys. The reason that they start there is because in order for it to count as a pilgrimage, you have to have walked at least 100 kilometers, and that is essentially the 100-kilometer mark. And so a lot of people who don't have as much time or maybe physically don't feel that they're able to do the full thing, they will start there. But we very soon are also therefore going to be at the 100-kilometer mark. Very exciting. Joe told us that our albergue would be at the top of a bunch of steps. And I've never been so glad to see steps in my life. Are you ready for your final climb, Lauren?
No, I'm not.
Made it. Yay. I just did my laundry, but the laundry is on the rooftop, and check out this view. They're doing some work on the church, but beyond it, beautiful. Okay, day 10. And despite leaving last, we are now towards the front because all the people behind us missed the turn. Ha 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 ha. Putting the feet up, soak. Only time I drink soda. And enjoying the view. We are cruising through the countryside of Spain. This beautiful day. I have renewed life because I just changed my socks. And I realized that I've not done any blister counts on this trip. So I know everybody's dying to know what the feet situation is. I have one blister on my left heel that's in the process of healing because that came about like day 4. It's now day 10. And I've got this little itty bitty dude on my right foot. He just pops up every day, but then he's fine again by the evening, so he's not too much to worry about. But that's it so far, and hopefully with only, I think, 5 more days of walking left, that situation will continue. I've been very diligent with my use of Vaseline, moleskin, tape, band-aids, all of the supplies to ensure we keep the blisters to a minimum. It is all about the foot care on these trips. Lauren, do you want to provide an update to the people?
I have several blisters. They are all in the process of healing, and I've now layered every possible ointment and tape in my bag to make sure that these blisters don't get any worse.
There you have it. That is your blister update from Spain. All right. 1:01, which means we got like 1 kilometer left until we're in the double digits. It's official. We passed the 100-kilometer mark. And this monument right here should hopefully be double digits. There it is. Double digits, baby. 99. This is for you, Ben. That's where we're going. So a little bit further. Sorry, Lauren. I left her behind in the last mile because, as I told her, this was my mile of desperation, and I just need to go fast to get off my feet quicker because they're hurting. But look at this beautiful river that welcomes us to this town, Rio Mino. And I am hoping my albergue is very close to the bottom of that hill. Why does every single city on the Camino welcome you with a stairwell like this after 15 miles? They want us to climb more steps. We made it. And we have our sangria. Cheers. Joe, cheers. Salud. I just had the most lovely time painting and journaling sitting right there, overlooking the water. It was so peaceful and nice. The breeze is lovely right now. And now I am headed to the local church because it is going to be the Pilgrim's Mass soon. And so we'll see how well my brain is working to understand the Mass in Spanish. And then we're gonna get some ice cream with the students, and then it will be off to bed. Pistachio and honey.
We've had the most beautiful weather, but there is a storm a-brewing now.
I was originally upset about being top bunk again, but the Windows cross breeze goes right to my bed, and it's raining. It's the most beautiful sound for sleeping. Ideal. All right, day 11, and there is rain in the forecast for the first time. Right now it is dry and beautiful, and the birds are singing, but we will see. There's the rain. Uh-oh. At least we're under a forest for the moment. What happens when you're the first stop in the rain after 5 miles?
After 5 miles.
We managed to go to the cafe at the right time for the rain, and now it is clearing up. We're able to walk in nice dry weather. And we're walking next to this road. Some cars are going by. And I was just thinking, wow, I think this is the longest that I haven't been in any form of transportation other than my own 2 feet. Like even when I was in Australia and wasn't driving for 4 months, I still had been in a vehicle of some kind. So this is the longest. Also, I'm pretty sure ahead of me, I saw someone doing the pilgrimage in a wheelchair. So I'm really curious if they are going to be going all the way to Santiago. How amazing is that?
Are you trying to sell me or you?
I don't know. I don't know. But I suppose it's time. We have 1.5 miles left. I call this the mile of desperation. All right, let's press on. 16 miles later, we made it to our albergue. We barely had any rain in actuality. So our streak, I would say, continues. Getting some fuel for tomorrow. Look at this wine. $1.49 for a whole bottle. Crazy.
Yes.
All right, time to go to bed in my little cave. Day 12, and we are back on the Camino, and beautiful church behind us, heading into the sunrise. And it stopped raining, which is great, but it's nice and cool to start our morning, though it's gonna warm up quite a bit. And of course we're starting with steps, you guessed it. But I'm excited because this is the final place that we're going that's going to be like a charming little villa, so we're told. And there's a river where we can dip our feet in, hopefully, at the end. We're walking through this beautiful forest right now, and it's interesting how I go so much faster in the wooded area and listening to the birds. We're about 9 miles in, and I think it is time for a little break. This is what happens when I skip breakfast and walk 9 miles.
For the vlog.
For the vlog.
How did you know? I just do you cut it? Do you bite it? Spit it? But I mean,
It's good.
look at it. It's huge. How do you even do that?
This is breakfast 1, 2, 3, 4.
I don't know if the milkshake counts. I think the milkshake is
The
like.
milkshake doesn't count. It's breakfast.
I think it's like.
But it's not like a meal.
It could be.
I-
Back
actually,
home, that would be
for
my
some people,
breakfast.
yeah.
This is like 4 breakfasts for me back home. Cheers. Definitely eat in the city now. Looks like we'll be back in the countryside soon. This is really pretty. Less than 50 kilometers to go. And now we're in this beautiful woodland with the birds chirping. I'm really enjoying walking in the woods now. I had a nice, big, late breakfast after walking the first 9 miles without eating anything. So it was very much needed. I now feel recharged. My feet got a nice break. And just walking up this hill, as one does on the Camino. 41 kilometers until Santiago. Oh yes, let's go. Our feet are going right in there, right in there. Yeah, but it feels great. Oh my gosh.
Great.
I usually hate cold water. It'll be 60 degrees out. One of my best friends will be like in every creek, and I'm like, you're crazy. But this feels so good.
You gotta go fast.
So hot in our tent for passengers. Oh, that is very suction cuppy. Alright, cool. I need like a piece without tentacles. Okay.
No, go on it. Go on.
No.
Full experience.
Okay, so we have zambarinas
Yes.
with our scallops, and then this is the secreto iberico. And it's the Iberian secret, and it is a cut of ham that is supposed to be the wagyu of pork. So, let's try it together. Oh, what's it called? Mukbangs?
Oh, a mukbang, yes.
I hate mukbangs actually, but
I'm coming in.
okay.
It really does.
Oh, that was good. That is the wagyu. Okay, thumbs up. The rooster has crowed. It is the morning and it is pretty foggy, but it's clearing up already. I think it's going to be relatively hot today. We had a huge thunderstorm last night. It was like crazy thunder and lightning, and the windows actually in the albergue were blowing open and like a lot of water in, so struggling to get those shut. But I'm very glad that all of our big rain has been at night when we are in bed. So that is a blessing for sure. It is day 13. Can't believe it. This is our last day of walking before we are officially walking to Santiago tomorrow. We're always walking to Santiago, but tomorrow is when we arrive in Santiago. And we're going kind of like through a little suburb right now. I don't know, you can't even really call it that. Along a road, there's a highway nearby, and unfortunately, I think our time of beautiful countryside is drawing to a close. But we will find beauty in all the moments of the day, including, look at this beautiful sunrise happening behind me. All right, buen camino. Site people were carving with the stone to put crosses. We were just talking about how it's actually a very interesting sociological, anthropological phenomenon that humans are always so desperate to leave their mark. We were crossing a bridge earlier and there are just stickers all over it, right? All these people, pilgrims walking through, wanting to leave their mark that they were there, or how with graffiti people are writing their names on walls or carving their names into trees, or as you saw there with the crosses, right? Making their contribution that they were here and that they're doing this walk, but also in that case spreading the message of Jesus, which is nice. But it's been interesting so far. We actually have been in the woods quite a bit more. Like nobody's behind me right now, which is nice. Still a little bit crowded, but it's nice because every now and then you get spread out and have a moment of quiet, but then you'll come to a hill or something and everybody's just as a log jam. So it's been been interesting, but a nice morning so far. We're about 7 miles into our walk. We're so close to hitting the 20s in the kilometers. We're at like 31 kilometers away from Santiago right now. So excited for hitting that milestone. It's just crazy that we started at like 300 and are already now in the 30s. I think we're gonna grab a little beverage at this little store we came across. All right, we did it. We're in the 20s, 29 kilometers to go. We'd be there in 30 minutes driving. We got 2 more days of walking. Chilling with the donkey. Mr. Donkey, did you do a lot of research before choosing your Camino shoes? It's a hard decision. You almost went with the Hokas. Yeah. Yeah, I can relate. I almost did too. All right, 14 miles later, we had dinner, had our little group chat, and now it's time for ice cream. So, pistachio and nata, which is whipped cream. And yeah, I don't see pistachio a lot at home, so I've been enjoying it. When in Spain. Final day. We have 19 kilometers to go. The whole crew is here. Go walking for our final stretch of the Camino de Santiago. Resting before the final 3 kilometers. All on their phones. I was just saying that my feet are really hurting. This is a nice friendly reminder of how hard we have worked to get to this point. Literally started at 300 kilometers. We're about 200 miles, and we are this close to hitting the finish line. You can see it in the distance. To Santiago de Compostela! We have arrived. 2 weeks, nothing but these 2 feet, one step after another. Got me to this point.